Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where we are going to talk about the Swedish indie brand GlossGods, and I have 4 of their new eyeshadow palettes. I am going to show you these, I'm going to be using them, I'm going to be swatching them, we're going to be talking about them. Literally, we're going to be diving into a lot of sparkly goodness and I'm super excited. And if you haven't been there before, please do consider subscribing. I love indie brands, I love sparkly things, I love makeup, I love everything colorful and fun. And if you want to see more of that, yeah, this is the place to be. I upload about 5 videos a week. So if you didn't know, I am Swedish. Yes, that is what the accent is. I am Swedish, but right now I am living in Texas together with my husband. But this Swedish indie brand that is called GlossGods, I have been talking about them before on my channel, but they sent me a PR package with 4 of their newest palettes, and I thought that we do a little video swatching these, talking about them. I'm going to be using one of them, doing an eye look. I will be linking all of these down below. I'm just super excited to be showcasing this Swedish indie brand that is honestly just super fun. Like I said, I did receive this in PR. I do not have a code with GlossGods, but I do have an affiliated link, and I will leave that down below in the description box in case you're interested in checking this brand out. Like I said, these are situated in Sweden, so if you're in the EU, this is a perfect indie brand for you to check out, so you don't have to pay any extra taxes or customs. But they do ship worldwide. They also ship to the US, but I'm fairly sure that the prices that you are going to be seeing on the site is in SEK, which is the Swedish crown. That is the Swedish currency, and it is about 1 to 10. I think that these, right now the Swedish crown is a little weak, so I think that these palettes are 3.99 Swedish crowns each, which is about $35. I would say Google it yourself. If you Google 3.99 Swedish crowns, $2, Google will let you know. I am not Google, but Google will let you know. But I'm just telling you right now that as the Swedish crown is right now, it is about $35 each. And I got these palettes and I wanted to show you. 2 of these shades came a little smushed, so I pressed them back. I am not a professional presser. Let me tell you that. This is the palette that I want to be using today. This is the Vintage Glam, and this is, according to me, what I think the Anastasia Beverly Hills Novena OG palette should have been. Because this actually has some purples. It has some purples. It is just such a beautiful palette. It goes from light to dark. It has some duochromes. It has some foily shimmers. It has a lot of sparkles and also mattes. And I just really appreciate this color story, so we are going to be playing with this today. I'm having some purples in the background and I'm having a purple dress on, and I'm hoping that this palette is going to be good. So this is the one we're going to be playing with today. I did check on the website, and when I looked at this, they were all available on the website. This is the second palette that was released just now, and this is the new Neutrals Remixed. This is a neutral palette with a twist. This also came with 1 broken shade. It's down here. I really was not good at pressing that one back, but it's down here. When you look at it like this, it just looks like a brown palette. This is a neutral palette with a twist, and I feel like a lot of brands that are doing neutral palettes that fall a little flat, that's just a little boring, should probably look at this palette and see why they were able to do such an interesting neutral palette as this is. Because like you see in the swatches, there are some duochromes in here. There are a neutral duochromes, and I feel like this is something that I hear people that love neutrals ask for all the time. You don't want the blue, the green, the red duochromes. You just want a duochrome that's a little bit more neutral leaning. This could be the perfect neutral palette with a twist. I haven't tried the quality yet though, but just looking at this and seeing the shifts, I'm very impressed. Then we have 2 all shimmer palettes, and these came out this summer, and I'm going to be showing you some swatches because I know there are so many all shimmer palettes from really fun indie brands in the US, and I know I hear you, the people in Europe that are saying that you want to buy them, but with shipping and taxes and customs, it's just going to end up being twice the price when you get it into Europe. And I get it, I hear you. This could be an option. This is looking for rainbows. This is the more colorful all shimmer palette, and this is just duochromes and multichromes, an all shimmer palette if you want to try some fun shadows like this, but you kind of want to avoid the customs and the extra taxes. Like I said, they do ship to the US, and I will say when I have bought things from outside of the US shipped here, I've never paid customs. I don't think there's any added customs on makeup. to the US, if I'm gonna be honest. So I think it's easier to buy from outside of the US to the US than vice versa. But this could be a really fun all shimmer rainbow palette with duochromes and multichromes if you're looking for shades like that and you have been drooling over the ones that American brands offer. And then we have Dancing in the Sky. This is an all green palette. All shimmer, duochrome, multichrome, shiftiness, greens. And yeah, these have mirrors as well. Look at this one. It is so pretty. It is so pretty, and as you can see in the swatches, I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to show you the shifts and everything. I'm gonna spend a little extra effort to be able to show you the shifts and like how these are looking, because I want you to see how cool these really are. Again, this is also an all shimmer palette if that was something that you had been looking for. So you have two palettes are a mix of shimmers and mattes, and two there are all those duochromy sparkly goodness. So I thought that these were four really fun palettes. I know that it can sometimes be a little harder to find those really fun indie brands when you're living in the EU. I know that because I've been living in the EU for, well, up until last Christmas, let's be honest. So just wanted to highlight this brand because I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on the fact that GlossGods is a fun, woman-owned Swedish indie brand that have a lot of really fun palettes and also have a lot of really fun collab palettes with Swedish influencers like my friend Maggie, for example. Her palette is still available at GlossGods. I think it's sold out right now though, but it is a beautiful reddish palette and I'm fairly sure that it is permanent right now. So don't forget to check out GlossGods. They also have other things as well. But let's zoom in and I am gonna do an eye look with this one and we can see how the quality is, because I already know from using and swatching GlossGods from before that they swatch amazingly. So I can already vouch for that the swatches looked amazingly, but now let's see how the quality is of this mix of mattes and shimmers, because I want to see how it looks on my eyes. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, but I did get these in PR. I know someone's gonna ask because I'm very positive and very hyped in this video, but it's just that this is a fun Swedish brand and I am Swedish, so obviously I'm gonna be a little extra excited about that. It is what it is. So I really want to use this one and the purple and this one. So I think those are the three shades that I want to like focus on. So I'm going to start with the one that's called Beautiful Past, which is that like plummy color. Like, let me make sure that I have the primer is like not creasing. No, I think I'm doing good. So I'm starting with the Beautiful Past. It picks up really nicely. And we are just going to see... Oh, that's really nice. If I can just put this in the outer corner, because I want to do like an all purple look and I just want to have a little bit of depth out here. So I'm not going to bring this in to the crease. I'm just going to have a little bit. Oh, I got a little bit of fallout. Just going to do a little bit out here. And a little bit on my lower lash line as well in a bit. So this is the Forget Me Not. Oh, that's really nice. I'm just gonna put that here and I'm gonna use this to blend. I don't know if this was the right brush for this. I'm gonna use this to blend the edge as well. This is probably not the right... This is not the right brush, but I'm using that here. And then I am, like I said, going to use this color to blend out here as well. Just to make sure that this is looking more purple than plum. Because I just want this one to be a little bit of depthing. As you can see, I used it on the lower lash line as well. But I don't want that to be like the main color. I want this purple to be the main color. That's really pretty though. So I'm going to switch to a brush that looks like this. We all know I love brushes like that. And I am gonna use that like I always do to buff the edges. And I'm also gonna buff the edges out here with some of that purple. So I do feel like I need to blend a little bit on this edge. So I'm gonna use the She's Timeless, which is a soft baby pink. And I am going to be using that one and just buffing a little bit on the edge to soften it up a little bit. Remember, you can always, with the pastel or a bone color matte, if you prefer that, I like a pastel to keep the color. You can always blend on an edge that you think needs a little extra love. And I love these kind of brushes for that. I think there's a difference between how this one looks and how this one looks. That might just be me, but I see a difference. So I really want to play with this one that's called Oh the Stories. And I think I'm just going to put that all over my lid because it just looks so yummy. It's really creamy and almost putty-like when I touch it. It picks up pretty good, but I think I am gonna spray it just to be sure. Usually when you spray your shimmers, I'm just using, this is also Swedish brand, LH Cosmetics. Usually when you spray a shadow, it just holds together a little better, so it becomes easier to apply, you get less fallout, and you get it to be at its best potential. That is extremely pretty. I wouldn't say that it is 100% opaque, so it could pay off to have it on a colored base or on a matte shadow if you want a fully opaque result. But you know me, and if you don't, I love a topper shadow because I feel like it gives so much dimension to your look. I am gonna blend this up a little bit just to make this a little bit more seamless and a little bit more smoky. We're not trying to do a cut crease, we're just trying to do a fun look with our eyeshadow. This is what it's looking like, and I think that's stunning. Ooh, I'm gonna do a pencil brush, and I'm gonna do the Old Soul. I think this is the pink duochrome, the one that is the lightest. Oh yeah, this is gonna be perfect in the inner corner and just a little bit on the lower lash line. Just a little bit in the beginning here. That is so cute. I love it. Okay, so this is the look without the lashes, but like mascara, and I put some white in my waterline. I think everything looks really, really pretty. I prefer the shimmers over the mattes, and that is the case sometimes with these really sparkly shimmery shades that I've noticed that those are like top of the line. The mattes are good, but they're not like excellent, amazing, I'm blown away. They're good, they're workable. I mean, you can see the mattes, they're pretty nice, but it's definitely the shimmers that are the star of the show. The shimmers are an A+, the mattes are a B+. They're good, but they're not winning awards. But it's a good formula. I really like how this looks. Let me put on some lashes, let's zoom out, and let's just have a final chat. The makeup is done, and I have to say, I think it looks great. Doesn't this look great? I'm so happy I'm wearing this makeup today. I'm so happy I'm filming my new makeup releases after this because I feel like I look, oh my gosh, I got to stop doing that. Send help. Let me know if you've tried anything from GlossGods. Let me know what you think about these palettes. I would love to hear your thoughts down below. And I will also, like I said, leave all of the info in the description box in case you're interested in any of these. These are all, like I said, the exact same price. They also have smaller 9-pan palettes. There are usually collab palettes or other fun palettes if you're interested in that. Do you think they have like pigments and glitters and maybe lip products and some highlighters too, I think, if I'm not totally mistaken. I haven't tried everything from the brand, but I have tried quite a few things. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!